general cabinet making, some sealing, aluminium cladding. If you've got any of those qualifications, they are happy to train in all the other aspects of the job. Basically, they just want someone reliable that will turn up each day and do the job. And as I say, they're willing to train with everything else. The second one is a barber / hairdresser based in Burpengary. It's a young, trendy type of place that would suit someone used to cutting everyone from kids' hairs to older gentlemen. And trimming beards and doing some trendy haircuts and so forth. Well, I've got two positions. One is full-time and one is 20 to 25 hours. So over a 6-day period, they're closed Sundays, but they would prefer qualified. If you have lots of experience, may be able to do something with that as well. The last one is a bit of a strange one, upholsterer on Bribie Island. If anyone's got any upholstery experience, it's 20 to 25 hours a week. They are happy to accommodate people that have any old injuries. They realise that people with upholstery have been lifting heavy couches and chairs for a long time. They're happy to accommodate that, do the heavy lifting. You just do the upholstery work by itself. So any of those jobs that are of interest, please let me know. They'll be on the jobs board.
Excellent. Thank you, Matt. So some fantastic jobs there for the local area if you are in Outer Somerset. So all of our jobs that we talk about today will be posted on our job seeker portal and are exclusive to our help job seekers. So we will talk a little bit later on how you can access that, and we will have links posted as well if you're not familiar with the job seeker portal or you're new to us. So we will talk about that so you're able to jump on and have a look at those vacancies and recommend yourself. But we will cross over to Glenn, who is at North Lakes, and he will share some vacancies that he has also.
Yeah, good morning. I'm the DPS at North Lakes, and I'd like to share a position or some jobs that we have with a local disability support provider. And they're looking for people with certificates 3 in individual support, aged care or community services, any of those sorts of qualifications to assist their clients who are both in the aged sector and also the disability sector. So the jobs entail effectively providing ongoing support for these particular individuals in home and out in the field as well. So you might be taking them to community access points such as supermarkets and all those sorts of things. So the employer is fairly flexible with the type of hours that they will apply to your particular needs as well, and also the needs of the client. You may have to do some overnight care and sleepovers and those sorts of things. But generally, this employer is fairly flexible and fairly reasonable as well. So this particular job is located on our jobs board, and you can apply through there, or you can come through me and talk to me direct on 3883 6311.
Fantastic. Thank you, Glenn. That's a great opportunity. And again, it will be posted on our jobs board, which you can access all of the jobs and the descriptions to make sure you're suitable, and you can self-recommend. So we will jump over to Angel, who is here with me today, as she's our DPS for Deception Bay and Redcliffe, and she has a few vacancies she would like to share with you as well.
Hi guys, I'm looking for a barista superstar, one at a cafe at Scarborough. So anyone under the age of 18, if you have experience making barista coffee, experience customer service experience, and looking for a role at Scarborough, minimum 15 hours a week, Monday to Friday, 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. This job is on the Help Jobs board. Apply for it, send through your resume. And I'm also looking for a senior barista and senior waiter for the same cafe out at Scarborough. Also minimum 15 hours a week, must be available from Monday to Friday between the hours of 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. and willing to work at least one weekend of the weekend, one day of the weekend. So again, this job will also be on the jobs board. Our help jobs board, and Tiana will let you know how to get onto that. Thank you.
Excellent, perfect. So I might give some time if there is anyone on that wanted to ask any questions in relation to any of the jobs shared while we still have the presenters who are managing those vacancies. So if you're on and you did want to ask about any of the jobs or get any more details while you can, feel free to jump in, unmute yourself. And we will try our best to answer your questions. If we don't get anyone, that's okay. You can, like I said, write a question or a comment in the comments box and I can come back to it or send out responses later on. But is there anyone on that is interested in any of the jobs we've shared but may want some more information about one or two in particular? We'll allow about a couple of minutes just to answer any of those. Perfect. So no one's come on, so that's okay. But what I will do briefly is just run through. Our CVC team weren't able to jump on this morning, but they have sent through some jobs that will also be on the jobs board in regards to care workers in the Brisbane region. They've also got some landscape labourers for North and South Brisbane, traffic controllers for North Brisbane. We've got a lot of farm opportunities in the Alimba and Wamuran area, and also some meat process workers in Cannon Hill. So I don't have a lot of detail in regards to the finer requirements of those jobs, but they are all listed on the jobs board. So we have a job seeker portal that most job seekers receive an invite to at their initial appointment, or we're able to send a link if you're unable to access it. So what that gives you the opportunity to do is to jump on and have a look at all the jobs in your local area that have been sourced by a number of marketers within the organisation. It talks about the location, all of the finer requirements and licenses, qualifications, skill sets that you need for the jobs, but it also gives you the opportunity to self-recommend. So where you can jump on, if you're suitable, it'll attach the resume that you have uploaded or provided your coach, and it will be able to be sent to that person managing the vacancy. So for example, if we have a vacancy in CVC, they would receive your application and they would be in contact to pre-screen your suitability for the role and hopefully present you. Is that coming through yours? Sorry, we had a bit of echoing then. So yeah, if you, Nat has also shared the job seeker portal link. If you're unsure of how to access it, you can always come through to your coach or myself or any one of the presenters that are on for us to be able to guide you through jumping on and how to self-recommend. If you've locked yourself out or you forget your password, which tends to be the regular things that we hear regarding the portal, then make contact with us because it's a very useful tool and it gives you the opportunity to jump on at any time to view the vacancies we have each day. So there is the link, so we encourage you to jump on, use it. If you're not sure or you're confused about what app it is, because it is separate to MyGov and the Job Active app, then we encourage you to make contact with either myself or your direct coach and ask them how you can access the job seeker portal to view those vacancies, because we would love for you to jump on and start to use that tool. The other thing I wanted to talk about briefly before we jump over to our training division is we are running some webinars, and you would have received an email to invite you to 6 webinars that we're running over this month, September, for different industries. So as I said, we've got some meat work jobs, so we're running a webinar specific to that industry. We've got other industries, and it will give you a date that we're running those. So we encourage, if you're interested in any of those jobs or industries, that you register and join us for a bit more information specific to that industry. And it will be hosted by someone who is familiar and in contact with the people within that industry. So if you're not sure what we're talking about, again, contact us, because we would love to get that invite out to you. But we will cross over to Samantha, who's in our HTI Help Training Institute, who's going to talk a bit about some of the courses that we have on offer and that are available to you at the moment.
Hi guys, I apologise that my camera's not working. Hopefully you can all hear me well. So my name is Sam and I am from the Help Training Institute, or HTI. We offer various courses from short courses to Certificate 3 and 4 level courses. Some of the courses that we have on offer at the moment that are in high demand industries is individual support, which is aged care facilities, in-home support, respite, disability care, and we also offer forklift, white card and first aid. We will be welcoming back Certificate 3 in Logistics in the near future, which is a great course if you wanted to get into the warehousing and logistics industry. We also offer a variety of courses in retail, the community sector and the hospitality industries. So what I'll do is I'll post a link in the Q&A box to all of our courses in there that you can have a look at. At the moment, the courses are available online, and we will be welcoming back face-to-face courses soon, though. So once you're enrolled, you'll be allocated a trainer that will give you direct messaging capabilities through the online portal, as well as having their phone number and email. So if you do need assistance, you're never alone and you're always supported. If you do feel also that you need extra support, we're able to organise one-on-one Zoom sessions or Skype sessions, as well as organising some group support classes at some of our sites. When it comes to the funding, we do have a few options that we can assist you with and get you started with your studying, so you don't need to worry about that. We can guide you through it all. If this is something that you're interested in, if you have a chat with your coach, they'll send a referral on your behalf to our referrals team and we'll start the process. Someone from the referrals team will contact you and we'll go through the enrollment and everything like that with you. I'll also be watching the Q&A box, so if you do have any questions or if you can't hear me clearly, feel free to post questions there and I'm more than happy to answer them for you.
Fantastic. Thanks for that, Sam. And we have seen some questions coming through. So if you cannot hear this or it's not clear, we have recorded the session and we will email it out to everyone after we close off. And any Q&As that come through that we don't get to right now, we will respond to and send that out also. So yeah, you'll be able to go back and listen again if you wanted to get an update on the jobs or you missed it at the beginning because you came in late. Don't stress, we will send it out and you'll get to re-watch it. Now, is there any other questions that you would like to ask of us in relation to anything that we've shared today while we're still on, and the presenters can jump in and answer anything, because that's pretty much everything we have to share today, and all of our presenters have presented. So now it's just an opportunity for any of the job seekers that are on to ask any questions of us while you have our time.
Hello.
Hi, how are you? I can hear you.
Yeah, I just wanted to quickly ask, like I lost my job in March and I was fortunate enough to have a couple of interviews and get offered a couple of jobs and decided to take one. Now I proceeded with it this week. The trouble I've had is breaching that gap of the technology. I'm one of the people born when there really wasn't all this as much technology. And whilst I knew systems, the position I took, I think I felt I punched a bit above my weight. I'm off today. So I thought I just wanted to share this, that I did reach out prior to starting the job, asking for some help with technology. And though I did get the help, I'm not saying I didn't, it just wasn't enough. And not only that, I just don't have the speed that they require. I'm up against like 22-year-olds that are a lot quicker. They're jumping between 3 monitors. It's very daunting at this point, to be honest. Just sustaining it, like I wouldn't classify myself as a lazy person or anything. I want to do it, but it's just very hard. And they keep saying once the storm season hits, we're going to be hammered and you've got to be quick.
Yeah.
That's.
And what was your name? Sorry.
My name's Kim.
Kim. And what site are you registered to, Kim?
I'd be Caboolture.
Caboolture. Fantastic. So firstly, congratulations on getting a job. That's fantastic. And we are definitely here. There's a number of things I think that we would be able to support you in. And Sam's online, so she may be able to talk to you about some of the courses that we can get you enrolled in around computer and intermediate computer courses. That is going to obviously help you to understand how to use computers, software, those types of things. But it may also be that we can do some one-on-one coaching with you to get you into to practice with you, because that's what it is. It's around the more you do it, the better you're going to get familiar with the systems and processes that you're using. But we definitely want to support you because I think even if it wasn't this job, a lot of jobs these days heavily rely on technology and systems and computers. So there's definitely, we want to help, and there's opportunities out there for us to, even if it's not within our own training division, but externally, we could look at what other courses or programs or support we could access for you to get you up to speed and to feel confident to do the job that you're doing. So we will reach out to you, Sam. At the moment, is there any computer courses that we have on scope, like the intermediate computer course or anything that may assist Kim with getting some skills?
Yeah, so at the moment we're constructing our beginners face-to-face course that you're more than welcome to come along to, just to sort of, I guess, wean you into it. And then we do have our intermediate that is available online, but we can look at delivering that, I guess, in a face-to-face module once we get the numbers and stuff up for that. But yeah, there are other ways that we can assist you around everything that you need.
Perfect.
Yeah,
and Kim, what we'll also do is we'll get the leader from your site to reach out to you today to have a conversation just on the types of things we can support you with, because it's really important that we assist you and we want you to feel confident in the role that you're doing. So there are definitely some options available to you. It would just need to be working out which one's the best and what's going to suit with your current working arrangements.
Yeah, well, normally I'd be working full-time, so it'd have to be after hours. Today they've had some IT issues, and I just took this opportunity to jump on to, see what, I could do to sort of upskill, really, to keep the momentum going there and to be able to compete, I guess, in a
no, that's great.
Yeah,
and I'll get the leader to reach out to you today, because it's a perfect opportunity if you're not at work for us to have a good conversation around how we can move forward and support you. So if you're registered with Caboolture, it will be Shannon that I'll get to give you a call, and she'll be able to navigate with you some options that we can hopefully implement to support you at work.
Yeah, I did reach out there and I went to Sally and we did some typing tests and some headphone stuff, but there's a lot more components to the job that I actually didn't anticipate, that I just don't know.
Yeah,
so,
perfect.
Yeah.
No, but it's a good opportunity,
Yeah, okay.
and I mean, it's great that they were able to offer you some support, but by the sounds of it, we need to be looking at some other stuff that's really going to support you to maintain the job that you've got, because we want you to keep it and we want to be able to support you to be successful. So, yeah, I'll get Shannon to reach out to you after this session, and good luck. And we
Thanks,
wish you all the best,
yeah.
but I will, we will get someone to contact you today.
Okay, thanks very much.
No worries. Was there anyone else that wanted to ask any questions or to chat to us in the next couple of minutes? No, okay, perfect. So what, as I mentioned, there is a questions box. So if you're not comfortable to take yourself off mute and talk to us on the virtual job club, then you're more than welcome to post any questions that you may have. And I will endeavour to respond to those as quickly as we can, or get the relevant person to do that. But I appreciate all your time, and thank you for joining us. And we will continue to do these regularly to share information as quickly as possible to our job seekers, so that we can get some people some jobs. That's our main aim. And we would, if you're unsure or not comfortable with anything that we mentioned around the job seeker portal, that we encourage you to just make contact with your coach or myself or any one of the presenters who have presented today, so that we can support you. But enjoy the rest of your day, and we will catch up with you soon. Thank you.